Early forms of physical security. First is fortresses. Fortresses have been a crucial physical security since ancient time, providing a strong, fortified defense against potential threats. Their importance stems from their ability to deter attackers, access control access, and protect valuable assets. Number two of early forms of physical security, we have locks. Locks are fundamental elements of physical security, playing a crucial role in controlling access and protecting valuable assets. Their importance lies ability to prevent unauthorized entry and safeguard property. Number three of physical security. There are walls. Walls is a fundamental element of physical security since the dawn of civilization, providing a physical barrier to deter unauthorized access and protect valuable assets. Their importance lies in their ability to create a physical boundary, control access, and enhance security. Technological advancement, CCTV and biometric. CCTV or closed circuit television has become an indispensable tool in modern physical security, providing a powerful means of surveillance, monitoring, and crime deterrence. Its importance lies in its ability to enhance situational awareness, provides evidence in case of incidents, and deter criminal activity. Biometric access control has become a crucial element in modern physical security, offering a highly secure and reliable method of identifying and authorizing individuals. Its importance lies in its ability to enhance security, reduce the risk and authorize access, and provide a more convenient and user-friendly experience. AI-driven security is rapidly transforming the landscape of physical security, bringing unprecedented levels of automation, intelligence, and efficiency to threat detection, response, and risk management. Its importance lies in its ability to enhance security, probe, improve operational efficiency, and create a more proactive and predictive security posture.
Good morning, sir. Today I will topic about importance of physical security. So, physical security refers to the measure taken to protect people or property and information from physical threats. So, kumbaga, kanina yung physical security, sir, na kanina sir, iprotektahan ang mga tao or pati ang property, yung kanang ari-arian or like, sabi na, uh, sorry, like, this includes safeguarding against authorized assess, theft, vandalism, natural disaster, and other physical risks. So, dito sa core principle of physical security. uh, deterrence is making it difficult and unreasonable for intruders to attempt brace. Sira. Answer. Ano ba, ano deterrence gibuhat sa or lisod or dili sa basta-basta mga ano ba itong masudlan sila or sudlon yun ano sa mga batas ba nila nga dili bitaw gid. So kanang detection identifying tourist assess activity. So it means detection sir or ilang yung paligan na ano ba itong ang tao sa mga interesado ba or mga si assist sa mga gibuhat. Then, kanang dili, show, showing, slowing down, introducer to allow time for response. So, kanang dili sir, kanaban, ilang bitang ang oras bitaw dili bitaw kanang kumbaga lahi ang tagaan sila og tagaan time tong nasa gawas usa sila makasulod sa kuan para safety gid ang lang. So kanang response taking appropriate action to neutralize threats protect assess. So cancer kini dahil response sir or gibuhat sila sir nga ano kanang nindot sa ba din nang naka-neutralize neutralize the ano or katong kung kinsa mo tong kinsa mo tong isa ka tawo or magyang gibantaan mga kuan tas napay manay mo protekta sa mga or may assist. So
Good morning, sir. I'm Grizzly Cloyd in Catemprato. So here are the example area is airports. The deterrence of airport is visible security, which is CCTV. They use CCTV for security, monitoring activity, and deterring criminal activity. Gigamit ni para bantayan ang lugar aron makita ang panghitabo sa gawas o sa sulod o aron mahadlok ang mga tawo nga nagplano nga maghimo og dautan sa sa lugar. The detection of airports is face recognition. They use face recognition to enhance security by quickly identifying individuals and verify their identities. Gigamit din nila para dali mahibaw-an kung kinsa ang usa ka tawo or kung nagsulti ba sa tinuod ang tawo sa iyang personal identity.
And this is the delay of airport, which is restricted areas. Airport have restricted areas to secure passengers, aircraft from security threats. And here is the response of airport, which is communication system. Airport must have communication system to operate operations, ensure safety, and to respond to emergencies.
Threats of physical security. Natural threats, example, flood. Flood, it is referred to the inundation of an area by water, usually overflowing from a river or lake or the sea. Di siya baha. Here are the countermeasures of natural threats. First, floodplain management, stormwater management, and also flood warning system. For the floodplain, it is restricting development in flood-prone areas, creating buffer zones, and implementing flood control measures like levees and dams to manage water flow. Isya. Restricting development in flood-prone daw, sir, kay bawal daw magtukod og mga balay or mga negosyo sa mga lugar nga mga bahaunon. For the stormwater management, it is designing and implementing systems to collect and manage stormwater runoff effectively, preventing it from overwhelming drainage systems and causing flooding. For the flood warning system, it is implementing advanced warning systems that use real-time data from weather situations and sensors to provide timely and accurate flood warning. Di siya sir. Kini mao katong mga gipang butang og mga warning like baanan nga lugar or dool og suba. Bisan asa ron sir basta mga dool og mga suba or mga baanan nga lugar gipang butangan nila og flood prone area like ani din butangan og mga mitiran sa tubig kung maabot na og kuan kinahanglan na mo bakwit mo na ang kuan threats natural threats. Human threats example burglary is a crime that has existed for centuries, involves the unlawful entry into a structure with the intent to commit a crime inside. Here are the countermeasures of human threats. Visible security. First, visible security. Second, security personnel. And also, access control. For the visible security is implementing visible security measures like security cameras, alarms, to deter potential burglars. Kini sir, nag-implement ni siya of visible security measures like cameras or alarms para og na yung mga tao nga naay plano mga awat or mosulod ana nga lugar murag magduha-duha bitaw siya sulod sir kay na may CCTV or camera. For the security personnel is employing security guards to patrol premises and deter crime. Security personnel sir is like anang mga guard para og na mosulod anang nga lugar or sa imong business. Ano sila ang mga magbantay or maghugong sa mga crime or magbuhat ng crime. For the access control, it is limiting access to restricted areas through measures like lock doors, key card system or security checkpoints. Kini sir, sa paggamit anim ng mga system, especially key card, mo ni para dili makadali-dali og sulod ang katong mga dili mga otoridad ana nga lugar. Gigamit din nila sir para ang dapat makasulod ra ana nga lugar masiguro nila nga ang makasulod ana nga lugar is ang mga otoridad lang. That's all. Thank you.
So, good morning sir. I am Joseph Flores Pantar and my topic here is technological threats. Example of technological threats is phishing. Phishing is a type of cybercrime where attackers try to trick you into giving them sensitive information, like your password or credit card details. They do this by pretending a trusted source or a friend and sending you emails, texts, or even phone calls that look legitimate. If you click those links, you could end up giving your information or installing malware on your device. It's important to be aware of phishing. So, kanya sila sir is mo ni sila ang katong magsige nimo sila og send og text or manawag nga na daw kuno yung mga nakadaog daw kuno ka or etc. Unsa pa yung mga lain da sir. So we have here countermeasure about phishing. Example of countermeasure is phishing awareness. And we have um, anti-phishing software and two-factor authentication. So, counter phishing awareness to educating users about phishing tactics, common indicators of phishing emails, and best practices for identifying and avoiding phishing attempts. So, ang kaning phishing awareness is ilahang i-educate ang ilahang mga tao para to countermeasure sa phishing, sir. So, we have sample of phishing awareness is anti-phishing software and two-factor authentication. So, anti-phishing software, using anti-phishing software to detect and block phishing website. So, kaning anti-phishing is only sila i-block sa mga phishers or mga hackers nga magsige nimo og pang text or sige pang tawag. Ang kaning two-factor authentication is muna sila ang duwa ka pamagi para maka makasulod ka through your account, enabling for critical accounts to require an additional verification step beyond password or making it harder for fisher to gain access. So ilan ang gibuhat para sa katong mosulod ka sa imong account, mo kuha pa kag OTP, dayon manginahanglan og password para maka-login. So, we have here importance of layered security approaches. Layered security approaches are crucial for robust protection because they create a multi-layer defense that's more difficult to penetrate than a single point of failure. Offering redundancy, increasing security adaptability, reduce risk, and a defense in-depth strategy. That's all. Thank you.